Dhammapada verses 26 and 27, Balanakkhatta Sangutta with 2. The story of Balanakkhatta festival. While residing at the Jitavana monastery, the Buddha uttered verses 26 and 27 of this book in connection with the Balanakkhatta festival. At one time, the Balanakkhatta festival was being celebrated in Savatthi. During the festival, many foolish young men smearing themselves with ashes and cow dung roamed about the city, shouting and making themselves a nuisance to the public. They would also stop at the doors of others and leave only when given some money. At that time, there were a great many lay disciples of the Buddha living in Savatthi. On account of these foolish young hooligans, they sent word to the Buddha, requesting him to keep to the monastery and not to enter the city for 7 days. They sent alms food to the monastery, and they themselves kept to their own houses. On the 8th day, when the festival was over, the Buddha and his disciples were invited into the city for alms food and other offerings. On being told about the vulgar and shameful behavior of the foolish young men during the festival, the Buddha commented that it was in the nature of the foolish and the ignorant to behave shamelessly. Then the Buddha spoke in verse as follows. Verse 26. The foolish and the ignorant give themselves over to negligence, whereas the wise treasure mindfulness as a precious jewel. Verse 27. Therefore, one should not be negligent, nor be addicted to sensual pleasures, for he who is established in mindfulness through cultivation of tranquility and insight development practice experiences supreme happiness, that is, realizes Nibbana.